President Bola Tinubu will be attending the United Nations General Assembly, which will be taking place in New York this week. He's expected to arrive in the country today, and he's billed to speak at the high-level session on financial institutions taking place on Tuesday. He will be one of those selected to address the assembly. The president is going to be pushing for fairer international financial reform, hoping to push and continue with the theme he pushed when he was in India recently for the G20 summit, and tried to push that countries in developed economies should look for ways of supporting the developing countries in global south. The president will also be having several meetings. There are several meetings lined up with industrialists and company executives, some of them like ExxonMobil. He will be meeting with them. He's also going to be having several bilateral meetings with country presidents. For instance, he's scheduled to meet with President Biden from here in the US. He's also to meet with other presidents like the South African president, and several other presidents have been lined up. From the schedule we have, it looks like it will be a very, very busy time indeed. But we had an interview earlier on with the Minister of Finance, who spoke to us about some of the things the president will also be doing here. Let's take a listen.
Well, it's a very exciting time for Nigeria. President Tinubu, of course, is going to make his maiden address tomorrow. He arrives today, this evening, and then he has the maiden address on the 19th. And there are quite a number of high-level meetings that he's going to be attending. As you know, it's the United Nations General Debate and General Assembly. So we have, all the topics that are relating to the globe, the planet as a whole. Climate change, the SDGs, of course, Sustainable Development Goals and the targets to be reached, certain humanitarian concerns, things to do with humanity and how to end conflict also on the planet. So these are the major events that he'll be participating in. Nigeria has had a very good, very impressive track record at the United Nations, contributing to very important decisions that are made at a global level, and also contributing to peacekeeping. We've got a good track record. Peace building also. And we're, of course, a leader in Africa, and we constitute 15% of Africans. So promising.
Well, that was the Minister of Foreign Affairs there talking to us about some of the things we should also expect here, or will be happening here when the president arrives.